This how-to video is brought to you by loamgoat.com. Come and get your brake pads and more. Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to change your brake pads without removing your wheel or your caliper. I'll be using Shimano XT brakes today, but this technique is applicable to a lot of other models. So let's go. For this job, you'll need a metric hex key set, a pair of pliers, which are optional, and a sturdy plastic tire lever. Additional supplies are a rag or a paper towel, some rubbing alcohol for cleanup, and of course, a new set of brake pads. Grab your 4mm hex key and loosen the clamp on your brake lever to set it level. And gently retighten the screw. Grab that 2.5mm hex key and open up the reservoir screw. And make sure you grab that O-ring when you take the screw out. Check out the split screen to see the O-ring. Now the reservoir is open, put a paper towel or rag around to soak up any oil that may spill out. If your caliper is as dirty as this one, it's always a good idea to give it a quick clean. First thing you want to do here is remove that spring clip using some pliers or your fingers. Grab that 3mm hex key and undo the pad retaining bolt. Bonus points for cleaning the bolt to make sure everything slides smoothly. You can use a paper towel or rag with rubbing alcohol to do this. To remove the brake pads and the pad spring, you can use your pair of pliers or your fingers. This is an important step. Grab your tire lever and gently push those pistons back in all the way. Make sure your tire lever is plastic to avoid damaging the pistons. This will ensure you have enough space for your new pads. To get the most out of your new pads, rub them together for 20 seconds under running water. This will speed up the break-in period. You're almost done. Reassemble the pads with the spring in the middle. Once that's done, slide the pads into the caliper with one pad going on each side of the rotor. If you can't get the pads in, that means your pistons have not been fully reset. So go back and push them in further. Use that 3mm hex key to re-secure your pad retaining bolt. You'll also note that I've included the torque values for each bolt. If you don't have a torque wrench, you can just snug it up. After the bolt is secure, make sure you put that spring retaining clip back on the end. Now that you're done with the caliper, go back up to the lever, clean it up before putting in the bolt. With your 2.5mm hex key, gently screw the reservoir bolt back in. Ensure you have that O-ring attached. Now that everything is closed up, give that lever a few pumps to bring those brake pads closer to the rotor. Remember to move your brake lever back into position so it matches the other one. If your brake pads are rubbing, check out my other video on how to fix that.